Aman was born in a small village amidst the vast farmlands of India. Life was simple, a tapestry woven with the rhythms of nature. Days were spent playing under the open sky, the warmth of the sun on his skin. Evenings were filled with the chatter of villagers and the aroma of his mother's cooking. Life, though humble, was content. Then, tragedy struck. Aman's father, the village schoolmaster, passed away unexpectedly. Aman was only 10, too young to grasp the finality of death. With limited resources and a heavy heart, his mother vowed to fulfill her husband's dying wish, to educate their son. She believed that education was their only escape from poverty, their only hope for a brighter future. "Aman beat her," she said one evening. "Your father always said, 'Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world.'" Her eyes, though filled with sorrow, held a glint of steely determination. "Promise me, Aman," she continued, "that you will study hard and make him proud. Promise me you'll rise above our circumstances and reach for the stars." Her words ignited a spark within him. Aman, deeply moved by his mother's words, made a silent vow. He would honor his father's memory and his mother's sacrifices. He would study with unwavering dedication, knowing that every page he turned, every exam he aced, was a step towards fulfilling their dreams. Years passed. Aman excelled in his studies, topping his class at the village school. His teachers, recognizing his potential, encouraged him to dream big. Fueled by his mother's sacrifices and his own ambition, Aman secured admission to a university in the city. It was a bittersweet moment. Leaving his mother and his village filled him with guilt, yet he knew this was a necessary step towards a better life. City life was a stark contrast to his humble upbringing. The cacophony of traffic, the towering buildings, the constant rush of people, it was overwhelming. Yet, Aman persevered, his focus unwavering. He immersed himself in his studies, graduating with honors. But life had other plans. Despite his qualifications, Aman found himself facing closed doors, rejection after rejection. One evening, weary from another fruitless job hunt, Aman stumbled upon a tech park. He stood there for a long time, captivated. Through the glass windows, he saw young men and women hunched over computers, their faces illuminated by the glow of monitors. There was an air of purpose, of innovation, that drew him in. He learned that these were software engineers, coding the future. The realization struck him like a bolt of lightning. This was the world he wanted to be a part of, a world of possibilities, of creativity, of pushing boundaries. But there was a major obstacle. Aman knew nothing about coding. Undeterred, Aman decided to learn. He enrolled in a short-term computer course, learning the basics of coding. His days were spent attending classes, his nights practicing his newfound skills. Life was a constant struggle. Aman survived on meager meals, often skipping dinner to save money for his coding classes. The lack of proper nutrition and sleep took a toll on his health, but his spirit remained unbroken. He knew that the path to success was rarely smooth, and he was prepared to pay the price. He spent hours in cyber cafes, his fingers flying across the keyboard, absorbing knowledge like a sponge. He participated in online coding challenges, his competitive spirit pushing him to excel. After months of relentless effort, Aman landed an unpaid internship at a small software startup. It wasn't much, but it was a foot in the door, a chance to prove himself. He worked with unwavering dedication, often pulling all-nighters, determined to make the most of this opportunity. His colleagues, used to the comforts of city life, found his dedication and work ethic perplexing. Months turned into a year. Aman's internship ended, but his struggles continued. He faced rejection after rejection. Some interviewers scoffed at his lack of formal education. Others dismissed him as being too old to start a career in tech. But Aman refused to give up. He continued to hone his skills, taking on freelance projects, working late into the night, surviving on the bare minimum. One day, his perseverance paid off. During an interview at a leading tech firm, Aman's genuine passion and in-depth knowledge impressed the manager. Aman was offered the job, not as a fresher, but as an experienced coder. The news came as a wave of relief, washing away months of uncertainty and struggle. Aman finally had a stable job, a chance to build a better life for himself and his mother. He immediately sent for his mother, eager to share his success with her. His first project was a challenging one. He was tasked with developing a mobile application for farmers, connecting them directly to buyers and eliminating middlemen. It was a project close to Aman's heart, a chance to use his skills to make a real difference in the lives of people like his own family back in the village. Aman poured his heart and soul into the project. The app was a resounding success, revolutionizing the agricultural landscape and empowering farmers across the country. Recognition followed. For Aman, the greatest reward was the impact his work was having.